All I got to say about this episode is it was intense, like the most intense episode of Food Wars ever. Like, if you've seen the episode, you know. I'll get to that quickly, but before that, I got to talk about what happened in the end of the Moon Festival, and after that, I'm gonna get to it really quickly. I just want to talk about that. So it's the end of a Moon Festival, and Yukihira lost to Kuga in Moselle in the 4 or 5 days that there was the Moon Festival. But he won one day, so he could have at least take this day and go to a Shokugeki against Kuga. But like a stupid guy, he decided not to. He wanted to win by total sale. So it means uh, at the end of the festival, the one that has sold most would have won. And because of that, he lost. So, yeah, but the thing is, Yuki-Ira won one day. So we go in a backstory with Kuga in the first seed of the Elite 10. And his request was if he win 5 days in a row, he was going to get another Shokugeki against the first seed of the Elite 10 because the first time he asked a Shokugeki against him, he lost 5-0. So he wanted another match, and this was the condition. And because of Yuki Ira, he didn't achieve his goal. So yeah, that was a little backstory of Kuga that we got. And after that, Yuki Ira, the second seat, and Todoroki went to the first seat restaurant to eat. And yeah, that was that for this part of the episode. Now we get into the interesting part of the episode when Irina's father come into her restaurant and take the seat of Yukihira's father, and that's when it became really intense because it looks like Irina, for a reason, she's scared of her father. I don't know what happened in her childhood, but she was scared as hell. So that's, I think, we're close to the origin story of Irina because we don't know nothing about her backstory. We didn't get a lot. So I think we're gonna get a lot of Irina in the next episodes that we're gonna see, and I'm hype about it because we don't know nothing. So yeah, that's Irina's father. If you watch Bleach, I don't know if it is the same voice actor, but it looks like he has the same voice actor as Aizen in Bleach. So I just wanted you guys to know if you didn't. But after that, we get in the good part. For a reason, he was exiled from the academy. I don't know why yet. We're gonna learn that in the next episodes that are in the series. But he was banished by his father, the director of the academy. And yeah, I don't know why. But after that, Yukira arrives at the restaurant, and because of that, for a reason, Irina's father doesn't really like him, so he went away. So Yukira passes as a hero at this scene. So yeah, I liked it very much. But after that, when he goes away at the door, there's cars and everything, like he's a prisoner or something, and it's the grandfather of Irina, and he was confronting Irina's father and everything. They were talking about the reason he came back, and the reason he came back for is to be the director of the academy. And if you don't know, the Elite 10 has greater power than the director. So the majority of the Elite 10, 6 of them, voted for a new director, and the new director is Irina's father. The other 4, I don't think they voted. I don't even think they knew because Irina was looking surprised. But because the majority of the Elite 10 voted that they wanted a new director, that's what's gonna happen because they have greater power than the director itself. So this episode really, really surprised me. I wasn't expecting that. It was really good. At the beginning of the episode, I didn't think it was going to be that good, but after that, it was really, really good. So these are 4 of the 10 seats that voted for a new director. the first seat and the second seat are the two others. So what I want to know is why Irina looks so surprised, because she's one of the elite 10, so she should have known about the vote. So I don't know what happened there, but this girl, I really liked her at first. The second seat of the elite 10, I really liked her. She looked cool, but she was part of this. Now I don't give a F about her because they are traitors in a way, you know? So starting now, the new director of the academy is Irina's father. So that's gonna change the dynamic of the show a lot, I think. So it's gonna be a really good arc for Food Wars, maybe the best we've seen yet. It's gonna be a really good arc for Irina because her father's back, and it's gonna be really hard for her. And that's why I think Yukihira is gonna come in clutch for her, because in the opening we see her grandfather kneeling in front of Yukihira for a reason. And I think it's because he's asking Yukihira to protect Irina in a way, because her father's back is gonna be really hard for her. We're gonna see a backstory and we're gonna know why. But this episode of Food Wars was incredible. The best episode of Food Wars in the series, period, for me at least, because we got so much development in the story and everything. So I think that's what we needed in the story. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this week's episode. I think it was really good. I think the other episode of the series are gonna be really good too. It's gonna be the best season of Food Wars. So like, comment, subscribe for more. I do Food Wars review every Tuesday. So yeah, I'm really hyped for the next episodes of this series. I don't know, man. This episode was crazy good. So yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.